It's week 5 of the 2042 season, and we'll get a look at this team's sure-handed tight end. He's gonna be a busy man in the passing game. The action is only moments away, just ahead on EA Sports.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. And just like that, the season has reached October. Joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I always feel like the smells start to change in October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad, but I love what you're cooking right there. And I love this stretch of games because it makes a lot of teams contenders and a bunch of the other sellers.
We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. Returns looking good so far. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 41-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Here we go. He'll look to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And they're going to have a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 from the 41. Blown back, it's the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 39. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
And 8 yards to go.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
1st down from the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's 2nd down coming up. Now it's a bootleg for him. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. All right, this is a little bit odd. I think in most spots we'd expect to see them decline the call, take the lost yards and down.
All I can think of here is they've got some extreme confidence, maybe hubris in their defense to make a similar time.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
It's 4th down.
That is a wow. Maybe that's a double wow for me. 2 sacks in the previous 3 snaps. I can really criticize quarterbacks, and too often I do, to get rid of the football, but that is about a defensive effort. Knowing what's on the line when you get into situations in the red zone, Kate, can't do it much better than that. You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 4th-year quarterback.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
His first throw is an interception! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Their offense headed back out for its 2nd drive of the contest. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They're throwing it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the 24-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Dropping back to throw. Hauled in left side. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Trying to throw here on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And he drives this forward to the 6. The right call came in at the right time, give him 9 yards and a successful conversion on 4th. They'll try and punch it in. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. It's a gain of 1 on 1st and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He gets another shot here. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a gain down to the 1. He gets a chunk of 4 yards, leaving them just a yard from the end zone. 3rd and goal. Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And he gets in. Touchdown. These guys make them pay for turning it over. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
That one right down the middle. And his guys go up 10-zip here in the 1st. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Return starts at the 9. He's got a lane up past the 30. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And a big setback for them to overcome early, Brock, giving them points off that interception. And for a quarterback, a tough way to start the game as well. They got to shake that off.
Yeah, but this is where you really do start to see just the cream of the crop. The quarterbacks that are the best in this league flush, no matter what the circumstances are. But especially the negative ones, you flush them away and you go persevere.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Give him 3 on that gain. And they'll have first down. Running back sent in motion. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be 2nd down. Still sticking with the passing game. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. He'll throw it. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. It's a 2-score game early. We'll get back to the action in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Pass play now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Now looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. He loses the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Wow, this has been a rough sequence for them starting out. First the interception, and now almost giving it away again on the fumble.
Yeah, Coach is going to have to get everybody around the campfire and get this thing figured out, because through all the years and all the styles of play, we know one thing, Kate. Turnover margin in the NFL is the biggest indicator of winning and losing.
2nd and 10 now. He's on the move. Now he takes it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They kick the running back in motion. 3rd down from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They're now set for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Up behind the line for a loss. Hang on now. Looks like we've got an injured player out there and in need of some aid. So we'll step away briefly as they work on him. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Running for it again. Goes up and over for the touchdown. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just one play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 3. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The home teams returning their offense, and this running back to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing off the play fake here. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All set up now for 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Catch made over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 45-yard line.
Throwing now, off play action. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Cut out left. And he's tackled for no gain.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Looking right, and he finds him. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it. Working inside the red zone. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Here's a throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty.
Defense.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Goal to go, they're passing. And he will take this in, touchdown! These guys grow their lead just before halftime. So Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys make it a 10-point ball game. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. Markers reset, ball at the 37. They'll throw to begin this drive. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. Ooh, very fortunate that didn't go as a turnover, and it sets up 2nd down. They'll try and throw it here. Finds a man right side, and he's going to be brought down at the 42. Working quickly here. From the gun on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll throw it again. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. From the 40 on 2nd down. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll give him a 1st down. They are throwing it again. Dump off caught by his back. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. He'll throw it yet again. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play. Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Here's a give up the middle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So we're at halftime with one side enjoying a pretty decent 10-point advantage. Now it's time we checked in around the league. Here's Jonathan Coachman with Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the 3rd quarter. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Running back sent in motion. Hits his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch made underneath by the back. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give him a first down. Sending a receiver left. Throwing it again here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Throwing deep for the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted! And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're gonna shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And they'll wrap him up after a short carry at the 24. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Throwing from the gun here. Escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
His name goes on the stat sheet for that sack, but it's the coverage who truly earned it. They go to dime coverage to shut down any type of pass, and everybody in the secondary doing their jobs, tying up the throwing lanes until they could get home to the quarterback and bring him down. That is the epitome of a coverage sack.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Setting up a throw. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. So out now comes the punter. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they're going to take over possession. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
2 yards on the pickup, and that gives them the first. They bring their tight end left. Short pass brought in. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in 1 play and keep driving that defense backwards.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. 2nd and 3. That one's complete over the middle. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
A gain of 9 yards and a first down.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He's got it near the 8. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Buys time, rolling. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Back to throw. And that's cut in the end zone for the touchdown. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play. Yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
That one splits the uprights. And these guys cut it to a field goal game.
Visitors 14.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense getting all set for this series. The touchdown dropped this back to a 1-possession game, so they're hoping to get some breathing room right back here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And he's gonna go, it's a pick 6. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys take a 4-point lead.
41, our home team, 17.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return coming from the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
At their own 27-yard line.
Back to the air following the pick six. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. They have the ball and could use an early score. They trail to start the 4th. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing off the play fake here. Caught by the tight end, on in that corner. And he'll get it up to the 44. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be a 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
He tucks it and takes off. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And without much room, he's going to go down at the 32-yard line. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Looking to the air here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. So now a timeout comes in. They can talk over what to do here on 4th and 2. They'll run for this. He's got the 1st with room to go inside the 20. And he's going to have this all the way down to the 4. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the 1st on 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal.
And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. The throw is caught.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Getting out. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And they're going to have to regroup after this one.
I know one thing from life experience here, Kate. Those big fellas, those linemen, you're going to get a little sour look in this huddle after that sack. When you get that close, inches away from the goal line.
And they get to him again. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
There's just certain times you get a feel, right, Kate? You do this long enough, you kind of get a sense and just know these two teams are going to be fighting and clawing for that lead. And that sack, well, for me now, you can't afford to go.
And the connection made in the end zone. Touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
That one right down the middle. And these guys push their lead to 3. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. This return starts at the 5. This return makes it up to the 25. Here comes their offense out again. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motioning right. Simple dive up the middle. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give him a 1st down. A tight end in motion now. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's got a man left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
When you call that 1st down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
They send the tight end in motion left. They'll throw on 1st. Catch made over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And they're going to have a 1st down. Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And in for the touchdown. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. And puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys take a 4-point lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The home teams are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back now, pressure on its way. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys losing by 4. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback. So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The offense getting set to go. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Back to the well again. Runs inside the 35. And he gets this one down to the 27. The defense takes its third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can. Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. A nice showing here from our winners as we say goodnight, everybody.